Alright, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'll be actually installing some LEDs for my turn signals. Currently I am using my OEM turn signals, so it's nothing special right there. But I bought these LEDs from ijdmtoy.com. These LEDs supposed to be like a lot more brighter than the OEM ones, of course. I'll go ahead and leave the description link down below. And I'll be showing you guys the whole process of removing the OEM bulb and then replacing it with the new LED turn signal. So this is pretty much the box of the LED turn signals. It does include like a installation guide, kind of showing you where exactly to turn the turn signal housing, and then kind of like showing you where to plug the turn signal socket to. These LEDs do have like a resistor, so it's pretty much built in. So let me go ahead and pull one out. So like I said, these do have already built-in resistors, meaning that there are some LEDs where it does not have any resistors, and basically whenever you turn on your turn signals, the LED will kind of like hyper flash, which I'm not a big fan of because it looks weird. Doesn't look like as OEM. So with these resistors, it acts like it's OEM, but it's just that the bulb is actually like a lot more brighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the passenger side, and then once I'm done with the passenger side, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole comparison with having the LED on the passenger side and then just having the OEM on the driver side. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the passenger side first. So with the LED right here, in order to remove the LED bulb, the housing needs to be unlocked. So currently there's an error right there. I'm not sure you guys can see it, but basically to lock the housing, it's showing me to move or turn the housing to the right. So you want to do that the opposite way to pretty much unlock it. So pretty much turn to the left and it'll unlock the housing. So once you get that out, all you really need to do is just remove the bulb, and then you just want to have like a good grip to it probably from the base of the housing, and then just hold it from the base of the bulb and it'll release. Now that I have the bulb removed from the OEM, I have the LED right here. So just by looking at it, I feel like these LEDs is going to be really bright just because of the amount of small LEDs that it has on each side. And it does have like a halogen look on the very tip. So when I have it like sideways, you know, inserted on the housing, once I have the turn signal on, this thing's going to be like direct outside. So I just can't wait to show you guys how it is going to look like in comparison to the OEM one. So everything with this LED is plug and play. There's no specific modifications you have to do. So just push it in nicely there. And then, so with this LEDs, so like I said before, this does have a resistor and the cords are a little bit more longer. So it's gonna look a little bit different. So it's not the same as where the OEM, you plug the bulb here and then you insert it. With this, the socket is gonna be kind of like hanging because of the extra resistor it has. So you kind of want to like just tuck it in nicely wherever you want it. The reason why there's two holes right here on this resistor is because it gives you an option to like whether you want to screw it somewhere around your your car or whatsoever, or you could also like use a double-sided 3M tape and then just put it nicely wherever you want it. It's really your call, but I'm gonna just go ahead and just put it like somewhere beneath there and then just tuck it in nicely. Now that I have the LED plugged into the socket, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a test, just to make sure that it's working properly before inserting it to the housing. So just go ahead and press the unlock. Jeez, these are super bright. So as you can see on each side, all those individual LEDs light up, and then with the housing, yeah, that's super bright. So for this LED bulb for the housing part, so remember how I told you guys that you have to kind of like turn left to unlock it and then turn right to lock it. So this does not have that really. This is more like kind of like a rubber housing type. So this is more like by pressure. So you just want to stick it in and then make sure like it's all the way in where it holds the LED properly. So once you stick it in, you kind of will see it like on the headlight. So just want to make sure that's all the way in, like nothing's hanging out. So right now it's kind of hanging out, so you want this to pretty much like be intact with the housing. So now that I have the passenger side completed, swapped out the OEM with the LEDs, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the whole comparison with having the LEDs on the left side and then having the OEM bulbs on the right side. So go ahead and press the unlock. So you guys can definitely see the difference. I mean, I see the difference. The left side is super bright and compared to the right side. So I can't wait how this is gonna look like in the night. I'm assuming these are gonna be a lot more noticeable. So definitely worth it. And really liking these LEDs now. So now that I'm done switching out the passenger side, I'm gonna go ahead and do the driver side. For the driver side, it's pretty much the same. It's just with the driver side, in order to get the housing out, there's this tube, which is pretty much the washer fluid tube. So it's kind of maybe gonna block your way from removing the housing. So what I like to do usually is just remove this tube. So it's really simple. You just want to hold these two tabs together, and then with your other hand just hold the tube and then pull it up, and it'll just easily come out. Same thing with the driver side. The housing is locked, so the arrow currently is pointing towards the front. So to unlock it, you just want to go the opposite side, so which is the left. So I'll go left, take out the housing, and then just hold on to the base of the socket and then remove the bulb, and it comes out. So it's in, secured. And then with this, again, this is just a rubber housing that holds it, so everything's by pressure. So just want to make sure that it's all the way in there. Go ahead and put back the washer fluid tube. So really easy to assemble back. Just put in the hole and then push it in, and then everything should be good now. So now that I have both driver side and then passenger side done, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys both LEDs on. Really hope you guys enjoyed the whole process of me installing the turn signals for the Lexus IS. And then for the next video, I plan actually to do the dome lights for the side mirrors. Mine is currently still like the OEM ones, so I did actually order some LED bulbs for the side mirrors. There is actually the whole process of like removing the side mirrors, where you actually have to remove the actual mirror out. So you do have to be kind of like careful with that. I don't think you have to remove the whole side mirrors out, but if I do, that's really easy. But from what I saw, you just have to like kind of like remove that cap off, and you'll basically have to like remove some Phillips screws, and there's a whole process of it, but I'll definitely show you guys in the next video. But I'm still waiting for those LED bulbs to come in. So again, really hope you guys enjoyed the whole process of me installing the new turn signals for the Lexus, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.